Good morning, everyone. It is not Monday. It is not Monday because I spent the two first days of this week trying to get a job, and that fell through. So here I am. Yeah, it's gonna be a brawl focused day with Magic today. Very excited to be using a selection of the newer commanders that came out from the not Aftermath set. I'm likely also going to be building at least one deck from using a commander from the Aftermath set, should I get any. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Lots of different mechanics and stuff to play with. So it'll be good. Lots of variety today. It's not just the same three decks over and over again. I promise. Um, but yeah. If you didn't see this announcement, the announcement of the stream go up at around 9:30 today. It did over on Twitter. My Twitter is linked below. My YouTube is also linked below. That is where I post all my VODs after the fact, because Twitch doesn't keep anything for a month anymore. So I have to now be on top of that to get everything over on YouTube in enough time. So yeah. Um, and if you are watching over on YouTube, my Twitch is linked. It should be in the description of the video. And you should go check it out, because that's where I do this stuff live. And you can tell me how I'm doing everything wrong. Because I usually am, and I usually don't realize it until like three-quarters of the way through the stream. And I'm like, wait a sec. I've made a mistake. You guys can just make fun of it in real time with me. Um, but yeah. I have a timer going. I finally got my timer back up and reconfigured. I'm gonna get some music going in a second. And yeah, then I will step away from my computer for a couple minutes to kind of chill. Let's see. I have the music set up. Up a little bit. That is very loud. Okay. Music going. I'll be back. Alrighty. I am back. Let's get this going. Hi everyone. I got a lovely notification when I checked Twitter this morning that March of the Machines Aftermath is now on Arena. So I'm opening the gold pack first, though. Look at that. I got a Zur, I got an Invasion of Arcavios, Brokers of Sensi, Tanos, a Training Grounds, which it only says it's not new because I just opened it in my first Aftermath pack. Hidetsugu consumes all. Sure, each non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. Exile all graveyards. Exile this. Return it. Vessel of the all-consuming. Deals damage to a player, but on counter room. Huh. That's cool. We love player removal. But yeah, this is the March of the Machines Aftermath stuff. It is a 50-card mini set. So there's only 50 new card sets adding, and it looks like the boosters just contain March of the Machines card otherwise. Untapped target land. That's cool. If a opponent protects a battle, I can remove a counter from it. Otherwise, I put a counter on it. So if it's my battle or a battle that I want it to get, I know I got a Dina. So if it's my battle or if I want to stop someone from getting theirs, I can use the same creature. Player in Contempt enters the battlefield, put a rejection counter on each creature your opponent's control. At the beginning of your end step, for each opponent, choose up to one target creature they control with a rejection counter on it. If I can read correctly. I'm going to your battle decks. I took my battle deck apart. My 5-color battle greed deck is no longer because there's simply way more battles than I thought there were. I need to actually make like a battle based. My Just Guide 1, I guess. Hey, it's the new card. I just looked this card up yesterday myself, so this card is great. We love Artifact Tribal. Let me Grixis. And the cool art of Finn with Coma being dead in the background. Overgrown Pest. Clog and Warmonger whenever attacks top 6 cards of it. Oh, this can go in my dragon deck. Tranquil Frillback enters the battlefield and we pay up to a 1 green up to 3 times. Pay this cost 1 or more times, choose up to that many. So you can do it and then decide how many times you're going to activate each. And you can only do it up to 3 times, so that's fun. We love a good modal creature. Add a Coalition Warlord. Every land is buffed on control, add 1 mana, any color, then if this item's ability is built on alpha element card. Ooh. This is Nissa Post Spark. Like a multi-kicker. It is a multi-kicker, essentially. Only it's cheaper. Okay. Then new Coalition, old card. Or not an old card. It's still technically the same set, but like, you know. Blot out, target opponent exiles or greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. So their most expensive thing. Sigarda. Font of Blessings. Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may look at the top card of your library at any time you cast Angels and Humans. So, as she do, she is human and angel tribal. Those are the only things she benefits. I got a Vorinclex. It's the old Vorinclex. The oldest Vorinclex. It's the double mana one. Gross. Wary Thespian. Me? When no ETBs or dies, Surveil 1. The cool Valdo card. Rail, Voice of Salfer. Human Druid. Beginning of combat in your turn, up to one target land you control becomes an XX green and blue bird creature with flying and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. It is still a land. Whenever a land creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Changelings, yep. Cosmic Rebirth. Choose target permanent card in your graveyard that has made in this part of the battlefield. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand and you gain 3 life. Narset. Narset. Creatures you control have prowess. Whenever it attacks, exile target non-creature non-land card with mana value less than its power from a graveyard and copy. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Nice. Steel Slasher. Beast of Victorious Dead. Maybe I'd set before more creature side, distributing that much life and distribute that many 1/1 counters among things you control. This is really cute. This is the dinosaur that Watley made for what's her name? I don't know. I don't want to get her name wrong. I'm gonna look it up. Because I think I know it, but I don't want to get it wrong. I was right. Saheeli. So yeah. We love our inventing, dinosaur-loving girlfriends who are trapped on different parts of the multiverse. Dantha Nubenalia's Light. Did you trample lifelink? Once during your turn, you may cast an aura or equipment spell from your graveyard. Interesting. Quite a wide variety of cards that we just got. But I suppose I should move into the actual playing the game portion of the stream now. Voltron. Yeah. Selesnya Voltron. You be the way. So. This was an event deck. This is an old deck from before, like long before I started streaming, that I redid to be an event deck. The event has since ended. So, really, it's just these top 4, and I think I did Galta and Mavrin last week. I don't remember, though. I could look, but I'm not going to. Yeah. So these are all featuring some of the new teamed up commanders. This one is heralded by Inga and I can't remember the other, Asika. I was like, I can't remember the other one, and then I did. Inga and Asika. It's a very blue deck until I actually open it up and you realize that everything is just sorted by color. I think actually it's more of a green deck. But that's because things that like creatures are green. And they gave all of my creatures vigilance, turn them all into mana dorks, and allow me to draw cards from said mana dorks tapping. Odds, less needs usually like mass creatures, not one creature big. I've seen it both ways. Looking at Galta and Mavrin, for example, they're just a really big creature that can just do one or the other. they can make a lot of other creatures, or just one really, really big creature. I think it's just a shift that Selesnya itself as a color identity is making. Because we're seeing a lot more monocolor tokens. Ultron is usually banned more. Yeah, and that's because the blue offers a lot more protection than green or white do. But I think it could still be good as a Selesnya Voltron deck. Anywho, back to the deck that I'm actually working on. Or I've started to explain. Yeah. Get cheap creatures out ASAP. So that everything from this column here on is all paid with creatures. Minimum 3, because that's all I need. So I've run Scorched Worm to generate all the mana I can. Where is he? Scorched Worm's a 3 CMC spell. I run Scorched Worm to try to get that mana generation going. I thought... Excuse me. I thought about putting a Shaya in here for Tatiova. But after running this deck a couple times last night, I actually don't think that's a good idea. And actually, I've considered removing Tatiova from the deck. The only reason I haven't yet is because I don't know what I would replace her with. I would like it to be another blue-green card, but I don't know what to put in her place. But yeah. Cheap creatures make big creatures cheaper. Big creatures get big and go smash. This deck is a lot of fun. This is a Jeskai Dragon Pseudo Tribal. I actually believe... Yeah, I need to put more creatures in here in general. But I do have a new red creature that I can put in. That will help me find dragons. Where did he go? He was a red card. He was an ogre. Those are the only bits of information that I remember. Anywho, the whole point is I bounce dragons from battlefield to hand and back and forth a bunch. Most of my stuff has haste to kind of make up for that. And yeah, Zergon Ojutai allows me to play cards from the top of my library. Whenever one or more dragons you control do come to a player or battle, like the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. Oh, I'm thinking of the other deck. The other deck is the one that plays stuff off the top. Kairi and Udatsugu. Yeah, Zergon Ojutai, it's dragons. Hasty dragons. Hasty dragons get me more cards. That is it. That is the summary of the deck. Hasty dragons give me more cards. I'm gonna scream if I can't find this ogre though. He's what, minimum 3 CMC. Type ogre. Or subtype ogre. Ogre, no, that's an intensity one. Goblin. Dragon egg. See, I'm like kicking myself because if I had opened up this deck first to immediately put that ogre in here, It would have been right at the front. This one! It also just requires him to attack, so that's fun. Come to a river outpole. Like Radiant Destiny. This is also, I don't need Borrowed Time, Banishing Light, and Oscillation and Seal Away. That's too much. I have plenty of removal in the deck via the red. Oh, I put them in there to up the white. Let's see what other battles I can put in. Because, I mean, he triggers off a battle, so I might as well. Kaladesh requires artifacts. Mercadia. Guard to draw 2. Creature battle or opponent deals that much damage plus 2 instead. If it's a non-creature source. I don't have enough fire. This one's just great. Because oh no, because this is a creature source. I was like, oh my god, Invasion of Disciples of Inferno and Fraction Elemental work together. They don't. In Disciples specifically states non-creature. I think I can actually take this one because looking at just the artifacts that I do have, I have quite a few. I also produce treasures because Dragon's Treasure. But thematically, it makes sense, and it's just mechanically how it ended up functioning in the game. But why do I only have the white and the blue ones? Or a god or demigod. I don't have any of the above. And I don't have the enchantments to make a Farah indestructible. Gain for life, draw a card to get an angel later. Non-creature spells having Convoke I don't need, not in this deck. Vision of Kamigawa. I don't know about this one, because I absolutely could. I have a ton of instants and sorceries that I could... Or I have a ton of instants that I could copy. But I don't know if I need it. And this one I can't run because it's... the Vertex Paladin is equal to the number of creatures I control on the battlefield, but I'm not going to control that many. I bounce too many things back. I could do just for the 5 life and just leave it as another battle to hit. Shout out to me saying I was going to play the game, and I've sat here and just messed with my deck since. This is last big deck, Hitagetsu and Kairi. Hidetsugu and Kairi. If I can pronounce the name right, it would help. Mostly a blue deck, mostly built on copying. Cause, I mean, this is the one that gives me free spells off the top of my library, if they are instants and sorceries. So there's plenty of other deck manipulation. In addition to, you know, the commander. Scrying, flickering. So because I draw 3 cards when it enters, draw 3 and I put 2 back, which is what? It's Brainstorm? Is it brainstorm? I have a brainstorm, don't I? I don't have a brainstorm. Is it because I have brainstorm on my commander every time I cast my commander? Probably. But yeah. Basically, I copy this guy as many times as I can to manipulate a ton of the top of my deck to then steal out all these, like Sea Double. Grim Bounty's a good one to hit. Enter the Gods Eternal, True Polymorph, Sublime Epiphany, Thwart the Grave, Rise Again. There's so many good instants and sorceries that are of a higher level and a higher mana cost. Actually, let me check some of the more expensive ones out, because I have a lot of cheap ones. But if I'm playing them for free, why not go for glory? Synchronize is just expensive for what it does. And the other thing is I really can't do counter spells. I could split the party. Cut your losses. Inflow Insight. This book has 3 more to cast. Turn on non-land from start on his hands in the turn. Oh well. You kill my commander, I end the turn. I mean, for the same reason, I can't also take X spells. Expensive spells. One, two, and three to... Final parting is fun. Corrupt. And then these start getting to X spells toward the grave. Thought distortion. Actually, I could also do... let me specifically look for multicolored spells. Into the God Eternals is the big multicolored spell that I have. Is there anything that I don't have? This urges only CM2 for Rags to Riches. Oh. But Riches is the 7 cost side that I won't be able to cast my commander. Okay, I would like to look at black spells that are expensive that I do not own. The best way to do this is to get the most value by having the most expensive spells to use. As the Beholder is a kill spell. Clear the stage is a kill spell and a return that I actually had. Spell dragons, destroy all non-dragons. some cards in the graveyard. Destroy target creatures for 2. Just cost reduction, just an exile. Praying Omnipotence would be fun. It just also does affect me. X spells are fun, but I can't cast them for free with a big X. Is what it comes down to. Massacre Worm. But that's a creature. Hidetsugu and Kairi doesn't hit creatures. Ooh. I could bad deal. What does ever after do? Random 2 targets. Just choose other colors and types. Put ever after on the bottom of its library. I think Eldritch Pact is a good add-in. The Rise of the Dark Realm. Oh, I do have a mythic I can use on Rise of the Dark Realms. Nice. Finished deck. I now need to cut 8 cards. Color-wise, more blue. More blue, probably cheaper. Serum Snare. Contentious Plane just lets me draw a card. Thousand Face Shadow. I don't actually ever get to use it. Which lane do I have? I have 36 already. Okay. I don't really need the sword. I just put the sword in because I was doing a lot of that. No, and Rise is worth it. I don't need Magic Mirror though. This is another one I've learned I don't really like. I like Glasspool Mimic because I can play it as a copy, but every time I've played it as the land side. And that's upsetting in its own right. I really don't put counters on things. I'm not sure why I have so much. Oh, I do put counters on things. What am I talking about? I think I remove my Teferi as well. Okay. I'm done tampering with things. I got distracted. I was like, I have things that I can do better. So I guess now it's time to play the game. We're gonna backtrack back to that first Simic creature deck to start things off. Thank you for the follow, Vince Flame. Yeah, thank you for the follow. I did not see that right away. My light is, for some reason, my light got moved. Even though I'm the only one who's over here. So it was blocking the view. I need to see my side of things. I didn't want to open this up. don't need to see that. Control forest or an island. Guess what I do? Lotus Cobra allows me to play my commander next turn, right? Yeah, do this. Create a green. That's my commander. The only thing is, unlike Convoke, where I can tap my creatures the moment they come out, I cannot in this situation. Oh, I didn't realize my Fairy Vandal had Flash, though. That is my bad. Does Lotus Cobra's mana count as mana coming from a creature? Wait a sec. Because I just got my card off playing Tatiova, but I only have 2 creatures out. Does that count towards triggering that? I had no idea. Oh my god, that changes everything. Flash. So I actually remember to play it, so I can, you know, tap it for mana. Ozolith is nice. Ozolith is big because I'm already putting counters out. Pursued Whale. I want to tap that one, that one, that one. Okay. Put a 1/1 counter on Elder Gargoth. And now swing. Because Simic does swinging bass. That's my... Aha. Yeah. Oh, duh. Ah! I apologize. I have my soda bottle over from yesterday. But I found a cord I was looking for to plug a thing in. I can find said thing that I was gonna plug in. There it is. Let's see. I could do this. I need to get more land drops. Solemn, 1, 2, 3. I've never had to manually tap my land before in this game because onto the battlefield tapped. Okay. Two, 4, 5. I don't have enough to hit the 8. Because the thing with Fastfood Surge is I can't. I want to be able to kick that with Ozolith Shattered Spire out. I can, however, play the Pursued Whale. will just give me extra cards. Uh, 3/3 Beast. And put a 1/1 counter on Tatioba. Or I should say 2 1/1 counters. Amazing. Yeah, this deck, this is 2 wins for this one so far. Do this again. I mean, this deck is very straightforward. And honestly, sometimes it's just better to play Magic that way. Just very straightforward. Yeah, Elder Garroth is definitely a powerhouse in its own right, so getting it out on a turn I'm dropping multiple other creatures, kind of ridiculous. Especially that early in the game. A Simic Locket. And Elder Gargaroth. An Invasion of Zendikar. So 3 Simic Locket, Invasion of Zendikar, Inga, and Nasika is the path that I am seeing. I could early Primal Empathy, but I don't want to. Because then it's going to give away that this is just a brute creature power deck. I don't think I want to ruin Adventurous Impulse. What are you playing? You're playing Joda. Okay, I cannot afford to hold punches then. So 3, block it. Because they're getting Joda out this. No, they can't because Mox Amber doesn't tap for anything at the moment. I was like, they get their commander out this turn. Nope. They hit nothing for ramp. Oh, I suppose to Invasion is Zendikar. But now I'll be able to attack it at least. What is it? 4/3 though? What the hell? Though giving everything vigilance in Simic is kind of gross in its own right, the more that I'm thinking about it. Because typically that's what? A white ability? Vigilance is white and lifelink is white. So there's a lot of black lifelink. I mean, yeah, I can swing at it and give it indestructible if they choose to block with Joda. Even better, they didn't. Now I drop Primal Empathy? Yeah, because then I'll get 1/1 counters, because it doesn't count if it's tied. Greatest power monk creature on the battlefield. Yeah. A Chromatic Orrery? Crap. And this is a problem. Oh, this is vigilance on its own. I was like, how's this vigilance? It always vigilance. Because they can't swing into me yet, and they also can't put an ETBs or attacks. Sludge Monster and Toxrill both put slime counters. Both are absolutely atrocious to deal with. Because I mean, currently my deck can't do anything. A lot of its power is my commander. So until I can kill my commander, kinda SOL. Do I have to tap this? I do have to tap it to get the... You're gonna... the counter on my Elder Gargaroth? Yeah. Cool. I get an extra card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! Picked. One of each. 2 counters on everything. And Blithright. Just for posterity's sake. And everything has vigilance and is beefy. Try card, thank you. Could return something to my hand, but I don't know if I want to. No, I should wait for them to spend mana and then bounce Chromatic Orrery to their hand, is what I should do. Because this guy allows me to tap for the blue. No, I can't cast it, can I? Oh, add 1 mana of any color. Oh, Cryptolith, right. Aha. Hey, there's a Shalai. Shalai, a Seeker of the God Tree, which they put on the wrong side. Bolus and Nissa. I think I just lost. Yeah, I think I just lost. I don't know, I have nothing that targets them. I have a self-sustaining board, so I don't know. I lost my Primal Empathy thing though. Oh, he was my only thing left untapped. How does everything have haste? What spell is that? Verdant Rejuvenation? That's dumb that allows you to seek that many cards and just put them out. What time is it? I can do one more of this. This deck isn't the most exciting. It just kind of goes. It's why I don't like to build a lot of creature power decks, but it works. Simic creature power is not something to scoff at. Werewolf deck? Why? Why? I still have another year of dealing with you in standard. Love werewolves as a narrative element. Love them as mythological creatures. In Magic, I cannot stand werewolves. Should I make a werewolf deck? LOL. No. Did you not just hear? Did you not just hear me starting to rant about them? Despise werewolves in this game. Like, why does this guy need Death Touch? Huh? He doesn't. But you can give him Death Touch. You don't even need black to do it. No. We have 3 wolves on the board. We have reached the critical mass of werewolves, and I don't know what to do about it. You made a werewolf deck? When did you make a werewolf deck? Oh, an unnatural growth too. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Nope. Eye control deals damage. Die. I tap 3. Draw a card. Discard the blur. I will not do that as a sorcery because I'm not allowed to do that as an instant. Yeah. Yep. I need to get unnatural growth off the board. I, however, do not know how much enchantment removal I have. I also have no maximum hand size already, which is not. Erase Forerunners, Evolution Sage. On page, those good swine. Gadwick. Great Kraken. Lusky doesn't do it. Bush Hunter. I need to resolve things because do I not have explore threats undetected? Oh, do I have just enough? I have just enough mana to do him again. I could connive him a second time. I have a Mystic for Peel. I'll draw 2 cards. I will Druid class. I will up Druid class. I don't know why I put Approaching Mycos in this deck. I feel like there was a reason. Also, Teferi is no longer in the deck. Natural growth sucks. Let's see how much life I can gain though. This at level 3 though to really make an impact in this game. Not like I can. I heard your rant, that's why it would be fun. No. Because I mean, I did everything that I could. With fire. They have to discard that? What did they use the broken wings on? Yeah, I literally can't let a single one of these guys hit me, and I only have 1 creature. Mind you, I managed to put out 6 lands, or 4 lands last turn. 4 lands last turn and gain 4 life. And I could not do anything about it. Hell, even when I blew up their commander, they could have played it the next turn. They just chose not to. Okay. Now make people hate me by playing dragons. Ooh, Tawnos Endures. Too bad this hand has no blue in it. And only 2 mana. Ooh. Yes. Mana. One to Manifold Key. Two to Arcane Signet. They got their line of combustion, their opening hand. I can't target their stuff. Yeah, I can't target their stuff. This can get up to what, 4? I float 1. I can't do it. But I now have 2 2/2s with vigilance. And next turn I also get my commander. Swing. Sword. Fine. I thought I took the... Oh no, I took the sword out of the Getsu and Kairi is why I took the swords out of. This gives blue and black, and that is green. Can creature. Sword. I'll take 2 damage. Why is all my stuff? Ethereal Absolution. That's irritating. I was like, wait a sec. I thought my soldiers were 2 2s. They are. Now that I have... draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards unless I discard a creature card. Knights get bigger. We will go with that for the moment. I have a males. None of them are good. Invasion. Destiny Spinner is a pain. I do wanna up. Decline, I will get rid of the Water Knot in Dragon's Fire. 4, I need 1 more creature to hit. Oh, I did the wrong one. I made a mistake. I fucked up. I also didn't put the sword on him yet. Why did I not notice that that came out? That kind of defeats the purpose of my deck, doesn't it? If I can't hold cards in my hand. Well, I suppose it just means I play after combat. That's no fun though. All my dragons have haste. Or not all of them. Some just have good ETBs. Let's draw some cards. What are you trying to figure out? You are clearly trying to do some things. You're trying to figure out how to hit my commander. Ah, I understand. Kind of bullshit, but such is magic. Oh, it's a black still. I only read that it was a white spirit. Oh no. I target that. Choosing that. It's 5 damage there. I take 2 to the face. And so I just need to be able to play every card that I pull. My sword, however, makes it so that even when things hit my graveyard, I am okay-ish. As long as they're the instants and sorceries that I have, not. So this is a great example. I will stick this on my red dragon just for funsies. And now I swing 1 to each. Just exile a card. Oh, it has to be a creature to get the benefit, though. Can't make the thing if it's not. Oh, and you're gonna gain lifelink to block my red dragon. It means they're only losing 3 life, so I guess they are negating some of the damage I'm doing. It's just not a lot. And I really don't want to let creatures hit my graveyard. Gold Vein Pip. Decline.
The edge.
Look at all these cards I discard. So it does mess with my deck a little. However, I got around it by simply holding no cards in hand. There's an Boros combined one. The Jeru and Hazoret. That is actually built on having no cards in hand. It's Boros Legendary Hellbent, I believe. Just a March of Sheepeg, but it's okay. Scrappy Bruiser, the Raccoon Warrior. Speaking of, Jeru and Hazoret. As long as you have one or fewer cards in hand, has vigilance and haste. So Hellbent is no cards in hand specifically, right? I think I simplified it and technically gave it a wrong attribute. But vigilance and haste is great. Whenever attacks with top 6, you may exile a legendary card from among them, or a legendary creature from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. At the end of turn, you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. And the store updated. Updated like 40 minutes ago, but that's okay. Acre Shade. The shade that doesn't have Fire Breather. Factor bonus, you can beat 3. Buddy, you tried. Mummy of Whispered Hope. Versus Depth Card. Yeah, Shino. Okay. I do have the most fun with my Dimir deck, my Kyrian Yagetsu. I at least have some stuff going. They have blue, red. I need both swords to actually protect my commander. It will make a Thopter though. I need blue mana to get my Thopter. I should try to make a Thopter deck. But I don't know if I can in Brawl. Meaning when I attach the sword to it, I'll be able to flip it. And you're gone. Well, that was short-lived. I'm almost there. Even though I've been playing decks that don't have those colors really. I play the blue-green and I'm playing a red-white-blue, so yeah. I did not play a green-white deck at any point to just finish my daily. Only white mana, one white spell, everything else needs red. This is not a hand to keep. Let me mulligan. +2 +0. Vigilance and haste. This is one of the ones that I drop it and I flip it kind of immediately. Because it's only looking for its one use. And it turns into a sorcery on the other side anyway. But also training without the restriction of needing things bigger than it to train. Whenever it and at least one other creature token attack, put a 1/1 counter on it. Pretty good. But overall, not a hand to keep. Agent Karsus is just a board wipe into the Refraction Elemental, which is awesome. Being able to do 3 damage globally, which is great. And then being able to pair it up with something that does stupid stuff later. Colors. I can get favorable winds out though. Favorable winds into invasion into icing death. Icing death will come. It will be able to swing the turn that I bring out Zergo and Ojutai. I mean, but that's just speeding to the 4/4 flying vigilance. I could alternatively go into Invasion of Balanon to give everything just a general buff. Wow. I did just play the Gold Vein pick because I'm going to move over to Invasion of Balanon next turn so I can swing with the Gold Vein pick. Because I never drew my second white mana I needed for Icing Death. And I kind of need 2 white mana to play Icing Death, as per the rules of his mana cost. I will play white. Invasion of Balanon. Give me a soldier, who I equip now because he will be a 3/3, which allows me to actually like live if they attack me. Alternatively, I can just bring out with a bigger creature. What are they looking for with 1? Ew. Do I just do gold span here? Gold span and flip? I can't quite flip it. But that puts it low, so I don't have to worry about anything. A Healer's Hawk? It dawns on me that that would be what they were looking for. Stop! No! Why? Why pacifism? Meaning, even if I swing with my commander now, I still have a flyer. Now everything is slightly bigger. Which is good. I don't think I figure out how to get pacifism because the slip out the back wouldn't have. Slip out the back would have only protected Goldspan if he was already in my hand. Or if it was already in my hand, rather, not Goldspan. Obviously, Goldspan would have been protected in my hand, but I need the treasure. And realistically, getting pacified on Goldspan instead of Zergo and Ojutai is probably better in the long run. Or for lifelink and a bird. And now 4/4 bird. Okie dokie. Let's do it that way. I get a weapon. I get 2 scries. I need the life now. Five is already where they're at. There's hospitality, decline. A 5/5 with flying and vigilance. Hell yes. To be fair, Trelasara, when she first came out, she dominated everything. Every format that she was allowed in, she kind of steamrolled everyone. Because it's Selesnya. Selesnya life game. You don't really need much thought to do that. And because she grows and gives you the scry, instead of just growing like some of the other creatures, she's so stupid powerful. Also, she's incredibly cheap. Curse of Hospitality. The pick on the angel. And the light on the angel. Simply because this angel is always going to go at their face. My commander will go to other things. Radiant Destiny. Yeah. When is it? It is 11. I should probably change over to my favorite for the last chunk of the stream. Sugu and Kyrie. Against Gogoro and Satoru? Ah. Oh, you quit. Oh. It was gonna be the Clash of Kamigawa. Damn. By the way, Gogoro and Satoru are a fun card. I mean, it's Grixis Haste. You could do It's Grixis combat damage the same turn it came out. Which, I mean, haste is a lot of, but you can also do ninjutsu stuff. It's actually kind of designed on this weird line where red stuff gives you haste and the black-green gives you ninjutsu, and that's really all you have to work with. I need things I can do, not my payoff spells. I will keep 5. I will put that and that back. Elves. Not elves, a turn to Kronos. Oh, I have proliferate for things like this too. Well, I will block because that doesn't have trample. I don't want to lose life yet. I can't do that. Can't do that. Oh, I suppose I will. A 7/7 Defiler of Vigor is kind of scary. Technically, their deck could be Selesnya. I'm thinking they made it mono green though. Clearly they don't need anything more than mono green, but I get my commander once. Recover and corrupt. I will recover first, if I can. I completely stopped this damage. Decline. Guess what? And then I lose because they have 2 8 powers with trample. You know what this deck does. Mono green is dumb players. Yeah. Yeah. That happens. Because it is your birthday. And now the entire internet knows that it is your birthday today. A plus. Technically, by the ordering of how Arena assigned the damage, I died from the Llanowar elves. And I will take that over dying to the Commander and the Carnage Tyrant and Defiler Vigor. I will take it and run. I'm probably getting to the last couple of games though. Hey, birthdays are birthdays. People don't care if they know you or not. You've been on the internet long enough to know that. Yeah, I am starting to get towards the end of the stream. Yeah. Another Trilasara deck. Not the same player though. No, if I make any build, I can make it rough, but not rough. No, you would have no idea. It would take me all of like 3 turns to figure it out. I need you to do not gain that life yet, because I have nothing out. Hi. 3, cut your losses, and enter the God's Eternal. God Eternals will be on top should they kill my commander. As far as a Rosier discussion, it's a creature power deck. I mean, yeah. Growl creature power, no one would be surprised, no one would bat an eye at it. And then you drop turn 1 Pestilent Wolf, and then turn 2 the life gain 1. That gives you life when it dies. And just keep building from there, and everyone goes, what if we did it? I need you to stop these. What I get? Ashes Horn, Tended Healer, Lunarch Veteran, Wedding Announcement. Amazing. And I have a 4/4 blocker to top it all off. Angel of Destiny. Oh, that needs to die. Can I destroy a creature with mana value less than the number of cards in graveyard? 5 cards in graveyard. Me trying to quickly do math. It could even be goblins. It could. Apes, dragon wolves, werewolves. Could be anything. Oftentimes dragons are up there for Grawl. Though a lot of people are more inclined, especially with like the D&D sets that have come out, to make 5-color dragon decks. Looking at that, or dragon eminence. I'll only probably go until 12, 15, depending on when games take. I might go to 12:30 though, just to keep the 2-hour window. Normally I play Magic till 1. However, I got a late start And oh, nay, werewolf deck. It would work. Especially if you can get cards actually exiled and stuff to cast. She gives you more wolves for your werewolves. Like, come on, what is there not to love? And you get to take advantage of all those impulse draws in red. Because impulse is fun. Honestly, Vesuvian Mist is probably my best copy spell in this deck. Just gonna take a couple shots at you. And we'll pay the full cost of that. I should have done that first before attacking, but that's okay. Because it would have brought their Ren and 7 down to 2 counters immediately. I mean, right now they're still struggling to get him up there. Minus zeroing him into a single land is kind of sad. Side note. Do I want to get Rug Monster? I don't want to get Rug Monster. Rug Monster, and then I kill their Planeswalker. Now I'm gonna have a Get Rug Monster. And Thalia. Just getting their stuff entering tapped is good. Two lands. And I mean first strike, death touch. This is gonna be the slowest game of Magic. Neth is not the pre-con one. Whenever a creature fights, I draw a card, pay through the beginning of combat. Must block this turn. Choose block. I draw a card. Gotcha. I think now is a good time to do that. 4 creatures. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Eighth of the dire hunt whenever one. You colorless and either pearl if you do double target with power attack. Turn that creature must be blocked this combat if able. Gotcha. I understand now. That makes a bit more sense. Destroy all our permanents except for artifacts, lands, and Phyrexians. Lands and Phyrexians. This is a Phyrexian, though. Creature. I guess I just go for it, right? Gives me cards, gives me some options. The grave. Price again. And then Katuch's plan to draw that back into my hand. And swing big in air. Somehow my Dimir deck has been a creature power deck. I don't know if I like that. I am going to end this at... Well, I'll try to stick it out. Sword of Once and Future. That sword stops my whole deck. Yeah, because even the Get Red monster has black on it. I'll turn the Sword of From the Future into a Captain Lannery Storm. And I win before their Alshorn goes off. That could have ended very badly. The fact that I needed Split the Party to save me was not ideal, but it works. Wolf 10. I will do one more game, just because I have to use the bathroom and stuff. And I don't want to have you guys sit here just chilling waiting for that. I mean, realistically, I won't go too much longer anyway, even if I didn't need to use the bathroom. See what I mean? See what I mean? It is in my hand, and it is categorized with my lands. Because, realistically, that's what it's going to end up being used as. However, 3 of my biggest payoff cards with my commander are in my hand, so I need to get rid of those. I can work with this hand. Drumhost Seed Shark is good. And Solemn. Sadbot can always get me a swamp if I need it. But if I don't draw a third land, you scooped at 2 blue mana? They must have not have drawn their land. That is the only thing I can assume. What are the typings on Hazoret and Jeru? I know it's God. Is it God human? Jeru. If I can spell Jeru and Hazoret. Yeah, human god. I wasn't sure if Jeru had the warrior typing. Because if that card had the warrior typing as well, I have not hit my third land. I feel like definitely feel like there is some shenanigans going that Wizards of the Coast just wants people to have to deal with werewolf decks. Come on, their username is even Byte416. Like, seriously? And Wizards, stop making Werewolves challenge impossible. Draw 2 and discard 1. Could Ixian pop it here? Yeah, because I'll give my Order of Midnight something to do. Or not Order of Midnight, the Alter Fate adventure. We've passed the critical threshold, so I'm kind of SOL. I have nothing that can remove Ovalar, because I don't have enough. I could soul transfer. But I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 9 damage on board. Oh, I should learn how to read cards. There's no situation in which I can block enough damage to live. I'll let it play out. They could misplay and just not attack me. No, they're going to, though. Yep. Catch that. I hate werewolf decks. I've made one once. I used it for 15 minutes. I didn't even use a full half hour on it. And immediately was like, nope, I'm done with this. And I think that's the thing, is I can't even sit there and play werewolves and just like have a good time just like smashing stuff. I can run mono green. Don't get me wrong. I can run mono green. I can do even grow. I hate werewolves in Magic the Gathering. Anyways, I'm going to leave my stream there with the sentiment of me hating werewolves explicitly in this game. Werewolves in any other format, fine, whatever. Even great. In this, And with the fact that Wizards just extended what standard is, means I can't escape them. I was looking forward so much for when the next set comes out in September, I think? Or August or around there. Either way, I was really excited. I was excited to finally get rid of werewolves, because I think up until the recent change, werewolves were gonna go, because Innistrad was gonna go. Let's see. Yep. both Innistrad and the Kamigawa set we're gonna go. Because it's the resets that get taken out as the next 3 come in. But now we're stuck with them. Yay. Yeah. I should just end the stream. I should stop just hating on werewolves, end the stream, and get on with my life. But yeah. Bye. Werewolves suck.